This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products, such as dice, accessories, Game Master screens, and home decorations. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment, and make sure that you use my special code for a discount. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring the Walking Dead Universe RPG. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG based on the popular Zombie Apocalypse franchise, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about vehicles. All vehicles built before the outbreak are now rusty and dented. Most of them need to be repaired or refueled, if they work at all. When you find a car or other means of transportation, the Game Master may roll on a table to determine if it is usable. Perhaps you find a vehicle that is broken and cannot be fixed. Or perhaps it is broken and in need of repairs. Or maybe it is fully functional. This game does not track fuel usage. Instead, running out of gas can happen in two ways. If you have driven the car a lot, the Game Master might decide to introduce a shortage of fuel as a new challenge, simply by stating that the meter is running low. Another way is when you mess up on a skill roll. No matter what skill roll you messed up, the Game Master may decide that it means that you miscalculated how much fuel you had left, or that there is a hole in the tank. There could also be other challenges, such as the vehicle not having headlights, perhaps a broken windshield, or maybe it is constantly in need of maintenance. Now, when it comes to vehicle attributes, all vehicles have 4 attributes: maneuverability, damage, hull, and armor. Maneuverability is the gear bonus of the vehicle. Damage is the damage you do if you crash into someone in a fight. Hull is the vehicle's health points. And armor is the number of dice you roll when the vehicle sustains damage. When you drive a vehicle in combat, you can either choose the movement action or close combat if you want to ram someone. You roll for mobility to succeed in either case. And of course, you add your maneuverability to your mobility. You have stats for cars, bicycles, horses, motorcycles, and even battle tanks. When you choose movement in combat while driving a vehicle, you can move to anywhere within the distances short, long, or extreme. This means that you can move freely all over the area where the combat takes place. Should both you and your opponent have a vehicle and fight over a large area, you may instead use the normal rules for distances in combat, letting you only move one distance per round. When it comes to ramming, you need to be within short or long range to ram someone. You roll mobility. If you hit, you deal damage equal to the vehicle's damage rating. Each extra success adds 1 point of damage. If you fail the roll, you don't hit your target. Should you mess up, you have probably crashed into something or alerted walkers. You have a number of crash objects in a table. Perhaps you crashed into another car. Maybe a wooden house. Perhaps into soft material, who knows? When you accidentally crash into something, the Game Master rolls on this table. Concerning chases, a vehicular chase is handled using opposed rolls, rolling for mobility. Drivers and passengers inside a vehicle are typically considered to be behind cover. Bikes, motorcycles, and horses don't provide cover, however. Damage to a vehicle decreases its hull rating. Vehicles take half damage, rounded down, from close combat weapons, and can't be damaged at all by unarmed attacks. When hull reaches 0, it is wrecked, and can't be used until it gets extensive repairs. You roll on the table for critical vehicle damage. Perhaps the driver gets hit and takes 2 points of damage. Maybe now the gas tank is damaged and fuel starts to leak. Or maybe the driver loses control and the vehicle rams something. You roll on the crash objects table, but the crash damage is dealt to the driver instead of the vehicle. Repairing a crashed vehicle to restore it to working order requires the right tools, spare parts, and plenty of time. The player character will need to make a tech roll. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about fighting the dead. The rules for vehicles are quite simple in this game, and I like them more than other rules such as the rules that you find in the Savage Worlds core rulebook or Cyberpunk Red. Some of those rules do not make sense. For example, you end up crashing your car into a person and everyone inside the vehicle takes damage if you play it as explained in the rulebook. Of course, it is expected that you need to apply common sense. But the vehicle rules in this Walking Dead universe RPG already have everything figured out for you. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider becoming a member or using the super thanks button. You can also check out the pinned comment below. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.